Hi, loves. I hope all is well. I'm going to be talking a little bit about July. So, this month has so much power, so much energy happening. Um, the first week we've had on July 1st we had Mars transiting through Saturn. On the second we had Neptune's retrograde in Pisces start. On the third we had Mars squared Uranus. The fifth was a new moon in Cancer. The sixth, which is today, we have Venus opposition with Saturn. So, and that's just a few things that are happening so far. July is power packed, and it's about aligning. It's about being in your authentic power. It's about allowing yourself to be authentic, and it's allowing yourself to align with the things that are meant for you, the things that are in alignment with your highest timeline, in alignment with who you are right now in this moment rather than who you were. Or, you know, there's no more struggle, there's no more fear of what's to come when you're in your divine power, you're in your authenticity, and you understand that everything that is unfolding is meant for you and it's for your highest and your greatest good. So being in that mindset and having that frequency to say that I am the frequency of my highest timeline. I am the frequency of love. I am the frequency of, ease and joy and bliss and harmony and all of that helps you to actually be that and helps it to unfold in your human life and your human existence because the more we have that mindfulness and that power of thought, and the more confident we are in our authenticity and who we are as these not only human beings but divine beings, the easier things feel and the easier things unfold. So just remember to like stand in your power, stand in your authentic truth, let go of things that are not serving you, whether it's mindsets or unhealthy habits or people, places, things, whatever it is. It's time to let the universe know that you're ready, to let the universe know that you are your authentic power. And now you are in this place of, I'm ready to rest and receive all that is for my highest and my greatest good in my human experience. So I know the first few days of the month, because we have Venus um, playing with us for our highest and our greatest good. It's a lot to do with relationships, like Venus opposing Saturn, which is today's energy, is very much about relationship based. So it's asking you to ask yourself what relationships are healthy, what relationships are serving you, um, and being honest with yourself, being honest with your friends, family, partner, whatever, and coming from your authentic self, which always means coming from love. And we get to a point in life sometimes we outgrow certain relationships and certain energies, and in spirituality, there's no hierarchy. There's no I'm better than you or I vibe at a higher place than you. It's just that we we're not on the same timeline or we're not on the same frequency right now. And that's okay. Like it doesn't have to be hostile. It doesn't have to be mean and nasty. It's just simply a fact of I'm vibrating in a different frequency that is no longer aligned with, that person's frequency. And that's something you have to understand and come to within yourself. And it's not easy because as human beings, we are social creatures. We are loving beings. But it's important for you to understand that what feels aligned with you and what doesn't. So, sometimes we outgrow certain energies and we have to move on, in our own energy, and that's okay. So, take time today to really reassess the relationships in your life and which ones are serving, which ones are aligned, which ones feel good to you, and which ones that you can grow with. So that you're not kind of holding yourself emotionally hostage or stuck in that emotional paralysis feeling where you're just allowing what you're used to. You're just in that place of, the devil kind of thing. Okay. So it's important for all of us to take time this month to assess who we are, assess what we are in our authenticity, in our divineness, in our alignment, because it is about love. It is about, loving yourself unconditionally so that you can love and create things around you with that same frequency. If you feel like the world is a horrible place and horrible things happen, then you'll be shown more to support that. But when you are doing that inner work, and that's why each of us That's why it's so important for each of us to do our inner work. It shows us that we are the creators. And when you are in that place of empowerment and authenticity, it's that sense of knowing that everything always works out for my highest and my greatest good. And I release control of the uncontrollable. So the universe will support that. The universe will show you more to support that. So more blessings, more joy, more happiness, more, and all of the good stuff. So, take some time to do that self evaluation and take some time to use that mindfulness and everything to keep you in that alignment. Okay, so what's our first message for our collective? Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. So kind of like we were just talking about, what we feel is what we attract. We are magnetic beings. So if you feel confident in the fact that, we are all discovering and rediscovering and creating this beautiful higher frequency life, then that's what you're going to be shown. So remember, and we do ripple out energy. So it's important for you to be in that authentic place of self. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Okay. In any moment, I can surrender to the power. Sorry, in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. When I think I when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. So again, that's very much about releasing control of the uncontrollable and not allowing yourself to get caught up in details that are not your responsibility. So this is you standing in your authentic power, and your authentic power is always based in love. There's no judgment, there's no hierarchy in our authentic power. There's simply a place of understanding and knowing that everybody is doing the best they can according to who they are in each moment. So there's no, it just relinquishes all that sense of judgment and that power struggle and that very 3D energy that we've come out of to say that there's any kind of competition, because there's not. We are simply here to align, excuse me, align with our authentic self and be in that place of authentic power. So relaxation, and that's very much July's energy about resting and receiving, embracing, and again, resting and receiving. So taking time to, again, release control of the uncontrollable and stand in that authenticity of everything that is for me is unfolding effortlessly, and it's for my highest and my greatest good, and everything always works out for my highest and my greatest good. Family, playfulness, oh, focus. So for this message, uh, they're saying to make sure that you're allowing your inner child to be playful and not get lost in the details. It's not up to you how things unfold. It's not up to you to control the uncontrollable. So I always teach my clients about like mindset. So if you get in your car and you turn the engine and you just automatically drive your car, you don't need to know how the engine works in order for you to drive your car. Just like we don't need to know how things are going to unfold in order to live our best lives. We simply have to take control of the sense of I'm driving my car and I'm going in the direction that's for my highest and my greatest good. All the details are up to spirit, and I just know that everything works out for me for from that place of authenticity, from that place of self-love and creativity, that I've done the hard work, and now I know it's time for me to rest and receive. They just keep showing me resting and receiving, like having confidence in yourself, having confidence in that place of I've done all of the hard inner work, I've done all of the healing, and I've come to this place of understanding and knowing that what is for me is already here, already exists, and I am simply allowing the unfolding of it. I'm simply allowing myself to be in that receiving energy, and I say yes. I am safe in the universe and all I am safe in the universe and all life loves and supports me. I breathe in the fullness and richness of life. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can imagine. So that's just a supportive message from source.